Hello, welcome back to War Thunder. Today, I need some help. Please help me. Right, okay, so for those of you who don't know, the nations that I mainly work on are the Japanese, the Soviets, and the British. I haven't really messed around too much with the Americans and the Germans, and that is because I'm rubbish at energy fighting and boom and zooming. Mostly, I prefer the turn and burn, but now in the Japanese, the Japanese, the Soviets, and the British, I've got most of the planes in Tier 3, and I'm moving into Tier 4. But they're expensive, aren't they? And as you all probably know, once you get higher up, most of the planes are more high-speed energy fighters, and I'm not doing too well with them. But this isn't a bad game. Yes. So in that previous clip, you saw me fighting a 109. I think it was an earlier one with the yellow wing. An E3. It was an early one anyway. So what I'd done, we both joined together, and then somehow I managed to drag him down into a turn fight, in which I got behind him and shot him. But I don't think that's going to work with all planes, in Tier 4 and such. So I'm getting used to it, but I'm having fun as well, though. Don't forget that. So at the moment, it was a 6-a-side. I think they've lost one player already. I don't know how far I came into the match, because I think you can join a match up to a couple of minutes, can't you? I think. Yeah. So what I'll have to do is I'll fast forward it a bit until we get the action, because it's quite a big map, this one. Right. Yes, so I must have joined the party a few minutes late, because everyone's down there at the moment. I can see a few. That's one of our players. There seems to be a bit of a kerfuffle going on, so I go down and investigate. But in the meantime, I think we pass a Heinkel. I do a little pass at the Heinkel, and then, as I said before, I usually leave the bombers till last. I mean, I take a passing shot because it was here. I missed anyway, so. Yeah, and as I'm looking down, I get buzzed by a 109, and I'm sure he's got me in his sights, so I try to make evasive manoeuvres, but I can't really shake him. Fortunately, my teammates are around, and it's the whole match is quite good, because everyone seems to be covering everyone's behind, really. As you can see, he's behind me, and I'm having trouble shaking him. Fortunately, as I said, there's a couple of our players helping us out, so. But I do, as I say, you can see him, he's really close now. but I just pulled just enough, and I think he gives up because he's I think he's under attack as well. And I almost get to him. I almost get to him. Yeah, I almost got to him, but I lost sight of him, and I don't know what I'm not even firing at anybody there. Yeah, I lost sight of him, and I carried on. Unfortunately, my teammates lose sight of me because I've drifted away from the fight, and well, I get pounced by two 109s, I think. Yeah, I managed to get sight of another 109. A teammate went below me, so I'm following this guy, and I know that there's a 109 behind me, so I'm just hoping that my teammate will help me out. So while I'm looking around, I kind of lose sight of that other plane. Oh, there he is. He's just popped up above the mountain. But I do a few shots, but he's a bit too far away from me to do any damage. And at this point, I'm thinking, oh dear, because I can't really keep up with this 109. There's one behind me. Yeah, there you go. So now there's basically two behind me, and I've lost my teammates. My teammates haven't lost me. I've lost my teammates, basically. And now just evasive manoeuvres ensues. Oh, great, they've got a Teladi Osprey as well now. So, yeah, I'm being chased by two. My only option is to... follow this. I think it's a Dornier. Is it a 217? I think it's a Dornier. I've got to follow him, do a wibbly wobbly manoeuvre, and hopefully the 109s won't be daft enough to follow me in case of, well, friendly fire, so to speak. I don't know if it's a brilliant tactic, but it did work for a few seconds. Yeah, don't try it at home. Well, it bought me a few seconds of breathing space. There's a plane there, but there's also a plane there as well, so they're still on me. And now I'm just having to do my old plan B, which is run away. Yeah, so I head for the water and do some weaving about, and I don't know if they pulled away because someone was helping me out. Like, I don't know if my teammates got onto them, but either way, they didn't follow me down here, so I was quite happy about that. My plane is a bit shot up at the moment. It is waving about. It's like flying the Key 45. So yeah, so I came out of there, and I noticed that I wasn't being followed. So I think my teammates must have really helped me out there. Unfortunately, I find a 109 behind one of my teammates, but I don't get to him in time, unfortunately. Yeah, so at this time I'm just going to try and stick with this dude. Well, during all games, I very rarely get to read what's down on the right hand corner, telling you who's been shot and such. So at this point, I think they only have about 2 players, and this is one of them. So with my wobbly plane, I'd try and take him out. Let's see what happens. I almost lose sight of him then, but yeah, he's nowhere near where I'm looking at the moment. He's up there, look. Right, let's get out of here. It's time to bug out and go home. But they've got one player left. Yeah. But yeah, that doesn't last very long, I don't think. There you go, he's crashed. So, yeah. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, alright. Well, it was one kill, but yeah, it was quite exciting at the time. And I've unlocked the FN, as I'm furiously pointing out at the moment. And now I'm just trying to figure out which plane to buy next. Or which plane to research, should I say. One thing with this, I've got 3,000 points to spend. But I can't click off the screen and then decide later. I've got to spend those points now. So fortunately, I knew which line I wanted to go down. So I don't know. The injection, got the injection for that, and the next thing is cannons, or compressor cannons, or compressor cannons, or compressor cannons, or compressor. Yay! So right. That's it, I'm afraid. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.